Hi everybody, Johnny here, and we're looking at assessing somebody's dynamic static postural ability using a drop landing, a single leg drop landing. So what we're doing here is we're looking at the time taken to regain balance at the end of a single leg drop landing. So I'm going to use Paulina in this video, and this is a really good exercise when you're looking at assessing patients who've got chronic ankle instability, or maybe they're returning following an ACL injury, some type of knee injury, and so on and so forth. So we're going to get straight into the test here, so I'm going to call Paulina in. Right, so we can test the right leg versus the left leg. And all Paulina is going to be doing is she's going to be stepping off the step. So we've got a small step here, and she steps off the step, and we're looking for her movement qualities. Now, with regards to chronic ankle instability, patients who've got chronic ankle instability, so who've had a number of lateral ankle sprains, they've got a different way of landing in contrast to people who haven't sprained their ankles. So there's what's called improper positioning of the foot on landing. So usually what happens is that a person, let's say Paulina has had multiple ankle sprains on this side, what people do when they've had that is they land in a more plantar flex and inverted position. So they land in this type of position. And the problem with landing in a plantar flex and inverted position is that you're more at risk of having a lateral ankle sprain. So that's one of the things that we'll be looking for on video, is what their landing strategy is. So the other movement strategies further up the chain, kinetically and kinematically, is that patients who have had previous injury land with a more flexed knee. Their loading rates, so their time to peak force, is a lot quicker, which means that they've got less chance to regain their balance. So this is a time test, so it's how long can she regain her balance after a drop landing. And we're also looking at the way she drops. Now, Paulina is going to do 4 on her left and 4 on her right. I'm going to stand over behind the camera here, and let's see what we see. So she drops off, and then, so really good there, but she's using her eyes a lot because she's looking down. So we want her to look forward. She drops off, and then you can see the foot drops down there, so that's a movement error. What she's got to do is she's got to step up into a straight position. So there you go, now step up into that straight position. So you want to make sure that when you're at the end of it, hold your position and then come straight up, Paulina. Drop and then step up. Good, excellent. And now we'll try on the other side. So not bad drop landing going on here. So you can see Paulina does actually land in a plantar flex position. I'm in a good position here because I'm kind of side on. So you can see as she goes down, she really wants to get her toes onto the ground first. You can see she goes into a lot of trunk flexion as well as she drops down. Now, a lot of people are going to do that as well, okay? So she's not going to get every single one of them right, but you can see that her strategy of taking away the impact, it comes from the hip, from a lot of trunk and hip flexion. So if we go on the other side one last time, Paulina. So she loads through the ankle pretty quickly, and then wants to dissipate the force through increased knee flexion, increased hip flexion, and some forward trunk flexion. So that is the single leg drop landing. Really good test for assessing dynamic single leg postural ability or stability, and also something that we use in rehab as well. Hope you enjoy.